Extra butter. We're talking about movies the way you talk about movies. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend. I am so excited about this film. Yes, I'm a big Disney geek. I love just about every Disney movie. But aren't you glad that finally a song is coming from a movie that will knock Let It Go off of instant replay?
Well, I've been over Let It Go, and I didn't have to listen to it the way that, you know, people with kids did.
Yeah, I'm so angry about it.
I know. It was just, I was done with that song.
A long time ago.
Here's me at Disneyland. I was walking through singing "Let It Go" in the park, and I was taking out my hair out of the braid, throwing away my crown and everything. So
I don't recall you having hair that long.
I'm a big fan. You have to pantomime. It's called space object work.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. All right. The music in this movie is brought to you by Lin-Manuel Miranda. You know him because he created Hamilton. He's nothing short of genius.
Yep.
And yes, there was some fanboy worship. I'm also a huge Star Wars fan, and he did original music for Episode 7.
That's true.
Cool.
I went in all geeked out. Take a look.
Yes.
Me on Marcus.
Just one thing, there's going to be no freestyling.
No what?
No freestyling. Just...
You'd be surprised how many...
Seriously?
Oh.
There's no freestyling? Well, that's the only reason. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Look, honestly, it's everything I can do not to just fall on the floor and start weeping. It is so cool to meet you. I'm a theater arts major. I started my career in hip hop and R&B radio, and I'm also a big Star Wars geek. So you're hitting it on so many levels.
Oh my
from
gosh,
me, sir.
well I'm all those things too. That's great.
Not to mention the fact that I see Hamilton, and then every time I'm in New York City, I line up to try to get back in again. It's not working out, but still. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you very much.
All right, so flashback just a couple years ago. Did you in your wildest dreams think that it would have catapulted, that it would have rocketed to the top like this?
No, not in. I knew we'd have teachers on our side. You know, I performed the first song at the White House, and that video went viral. I'd heard teachers using that one song in their lesson plan. So I was like, okay, school groups will come. We'll have a nice, healthy run. But then we were kind of strapped to a rocket from here on out.
Are you amazed at the broad spectrum of fans that come your way? I mean, there is no age that this is restricted to, no ethnicity that this is restricted to.
Yeah, it's been really incredible. You know, when you do the stage door and you hear people, and you almost want to say, all right, who came from farthest away? And you hear Saudi Arabia, and you hear Ireland, and you hear Australia. It's crazy.
How about a live action Hamilton?
That'll happen at some point. I want as many people to see it in the theater as possible first, so it's a ways away.
Got it. Is there anything that was at all challenging to you? Like, I can't imagine you being faced with any challenge that you can't, any wall so tall you can't hurdle it. Is there anything about Moana
I think
that
the toughest challenge was my schedule and my life, because I was performing in Hamilton while we were writing these songs, and Obadiah, my co-writer, lives in New Zealand. Mark, our other co-writer, lives in Carmel, California, and so just finding a phone call that we could all share when we were all in different time zones was tough. But every time we got together, amazing music happened, and I'm really proud of that collaboration.
Let's talk about this. Like, this guy, just getting you down the hallway, you can't go 2 feet without someone coming up to you with adoration.
Yeah, well, that's a lot.
How do you get anywhere?
I'd rather that than the other thing.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah.
I heard someone roll down their window, you were stopped in traffic, and they yelled, "Hey, I loved," and they shouted out the wrong play.
They shouted Hamlet.
And Hamlet.
That was actually that was the day after we opened. It's become an inside joke between me and my Twitter followers. Was the A Hamlet, hashtag A Hamlet.
Well, I loved you in Hamlet.
Well, thank you very much.
Man, good to see you.
Awesome.
Nothing short of an honor. Love that guy. Just when you do meet him, make sure you say you loved him in Hamilton, not Hamlet.
Oh,
because that was.
I could see that.
Because
Going huge
South.
All right, let's discuss the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and how great he is in this.
He's so passionate about this movie too, because he said it's a history-making movie, because it's the first of its kind that showcases the Pacific Islands. He's so proud of it. If you listen to him, he's all about it. It's really cute. He's adorable.
Hold on. Sorry, the creators of Lilo and Stitch are saying, "What about us?"
Hey,
It's the first time it's been done in this kind of glorious 3D animation.
With like a princess, I guess you could say.
Yes,
Because if
that's
you're not
the first.
expecting a princess, she's still a princess, a Disney princess
she has
in this
that
movie.
criteria for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's a smart film. It's a good film.
It's a smart film.
And it's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful film.
It
It's
makes
really
you want to
it's
take a vacation.
good Disney filmmaking, good Disney animation.
Speaking of